watching the sports and political channel of LB. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like, and share these videos on your social media platforms. Let's get down to business, man. So I was trying to talk about this video regarding Kevin Durant and Mike Greenberg, and I got a phone call that kicked me off the stream. So anyway, yeah, really, Mike Greenberg? Now, what's up, Chaco? Salute to you, brother. Salute to you for being up in here, right? So let me get this straight. Kevin Durant ought to just shut up and play, right? Now during this diatribe, he realized he caught himself. And in that process, he tries to shower a whole bunch of praise on the KD and to Ben Simmons and to Kyrie Irving. Because he realized he fucked up. This ranks up there with a few years ago when you had Laura Ingraham telling LeBron James to shut up and dribble. And then even more recently, during the NBA Finals, with Draymond Green and all his antics, you had Chris Mad Dog Russo being a contributor on First Take, saying something to the same effect of "shut up and play." Oh man, he just got to shut up and play. And who do you guys think you guys are saying this type of stuff? Who does Mike Greenberg really think he is saying that? No, I did turn off the other stream, Gideon. I did turn off the other stream. It just didn't register yet on YouTube. When I tried to do the stream, I got a phone call and it kicked me off. So that's why I decided to come on here. But who does Mike Greenberg really think he is? And you know, this ain't the first time this Bama been on some slick shit. Now, I wonder if ESPN is they're not gonna fire him. As much as I want to see this guy get fired for saying that, they're not gonna fire him. But at the very least, like to see him suspended. Because that's unacceptable. Who did? And then you're gonna, oh well, the Joseph Tsai can say something to that effect. He ought to shut up and play. No, that's Joseph Tsai wouldn't disrespect Kevin Durant like that. Joseph Tsai ain't gonna disrespect Kevin Durant like that. Not if he willing to get butts in the seats. He ain't. Cause I'm pretty sure if Joseph Tsai disrespected Kevin Durant like that, Kevin Durant would not be playing for the Brooklyn Nets. Kevin Durant would sit out. And there needs to be some severe backlash behind that because Mike Greenberg was way out of pocket talking this thing about, oh, well, you ought to shut up and play. Who in the hell do you think you are? These media members get way out of line with their rhetoric sometimes. And there needs to be severe backlash for that because there's no way in hell Mike Greenberg can sit up here and run his mouth like that. And there don't be no consequences and repercussions. These players don't play the game for your entertainment. I mean, who does this guy really think he is, man? I'm telling you, man, that shit lit me on fire when I saw this on Ticket Live Stream, man. I had to go back and listen to the clip. And to sit up there and double back and try to like clean this up after you realize you got your button to crack. Now I wonder if this motherfucker will come out here and apologize for what he said. I don't remember him saying that. I gotta check that out. What's up, Too Raw? Shout out Too Raw for TV. He did a video about this too. Now you got to remember too, Raw. A lot of stuff happened when I was on deployment, so there was a lot of stuff I missed being overseas and all that. But I wouldn't put it past a white man, a white supremacist, and Mike Greenberg to be out of pocket like that. That wouldn't shock me if he said that dumbass shit. Wouldn't surprise me. You think shit like that, he ain't got right. Then what else shit would he would say that would get him off the hook? But Mike Greenberg got the complexion for the protection. He got the complexion for the protection. That's why he can say a little slick off the wall, out of pocket shit, and no one checks him on it. But hey, we the ones. We the ones. Mike Greenberg, you disgusting. You a disgusting, useless hack. You're a fucking nerd bitch that needs to be fired. Saying that shit. Shut up and play. Boy, if that ain't some racist ass shit, I don't know what is. I put the link in the chat. Anybody want to come in and give me their thoughts on this thing? Who the hell does this dude think he is, man? All those ESPN personalities been out of pocket. Shit. Show you time. Oh man, this motherfucker was on a goddamn media tour, social media tour. All them bent the knee, channelers and the boys the men, apologizing because he know them Asians was gonna be on his ass. And they were coming for his job. Well, I feel we should go after Mike Greenberg's job. Who's with me? I think Mike Greenberg need to go on a nice little apology tour. We're going to apply the same principle and keep the same energy. Now, I don't have no love lost for Stephen A. Smith. I think he's a clown. I think he's a fucking buffoon. But there's a principle in play here. So I think Mike Greenberg need to go on a nice little apology tour. Because that was some bullshit. What's up, Lou? What you got?
Some LB. I didn't hear about this around like on 4 p.m. today, man. Because I saw 2 raw video. I'm like, Mike Greenberg, really dog, really set up and play. I'm like, then he knows, like 2 raw said, he knows he's messed up when he said that too. Now he's feeling the brunt of what he said he tried to make up for it. Now, see, I would not be proud if KD end up saying something in his Twitter, on Instagram, or just going to court and just saying after a game, talking about, you want me to step and play now? Look what I did out there. You still want me to step and play? After a game, talking about, you want me to step and play now? Look what I did out there. You still want me to step and play? I'm telling you, it's going to be a whole lot of backlash for the next couple of weeks about this. So,
Can you hear me too, Raw?
I hear you now.
What's up, Too Raw?
All right, go ahead. What you got?
I mean, I just, like I said in my video I did, man, I've always been leery of Mike Greenberg, man. When he said that comment about Dr. King, that little slip up, that sounds just like how people used to say his name back in the 60s when they were trying to disrespect the man. He got away with it because everybody just said, well, he didn't, it was he didn't really mean it. It came off, he mispronounced his name, whatever excuse you could give. So ever since then, I've always been suspicious of Mike Greenberg. So when he said, shut up and play, it's in him but he's trying to hide it. Like, he's one of those people I think that try to hide their bigotry, and it comes out, but he tries to act like he's not. But for people to keep telling athletes to shut up and play like him, like basically they just see them as entertainers. They want them to shut up and just entertain me. You know, just do your job and be grateful that you got the opportunity you got and just entertain me. And at the end of the day, no, he's an employee that has grievances just like anybody else. Just like Mike Greenberg might have grievances, being alongside Mike Golick all those years. Okay, he's a person. Now, does KD do stuff that we criticize? Yeah, but at the end of the day, he has a right to go to management and say, "Hey, I'm not happy here." Okay, I don't think this team is going to win a championship. You guys aren't doing anything. So at the end of the day, he practiced. He flexed his power. Okay, it is what it is. But for these guys to keep telling these players to shut up and play, no, you shut up and you shut the hell up.
Yeah, man, this man. I mean, what possessed this guy to come out there and run his mouth like that? You know, I'm like, you wouldn't say that if that man it was in front of you. He wouldn't say that shit. See, these guys think just because they hide behind the fence and debt measures and they sit in front of a studio with a camera in their face, they get to sit up here and talk all reckless and all that.
Yeah, you know,
It's almost
go ahead, Blue.
this type of thing right here. Go back to where Kirk Flood was going to come up trying to tell himself and just play. Because what you making enough money to get by? No, he wasn't at that time. Because y'all were restricting him just to play on one team for his whole career. If he wanted to go to another team, he had that right. If he want to talk about how things he wasn't feeling some type of way, he had that right too. So basically,
Fucking white supremacist piece of trash.
so basically, watch him come out with a apology tomorrow about his comments tomorrow because they're gonna probably make him apologize. But that's not gonna be enough.
Yeah, come up with some empty apology.
Yeah, the empty ass apology, man. You know what I'm saying? They will come, but my thing is, they're not gonna fire him. That he should be fired, but you know ESPN is not gonna fire him.
No, and he has certain advantages. You know, I'm not going to go into. He has certain advantages that protects him even further. So
yeah, we know.
Yeah. So he's not going to be fired, man. It's just crazy, man. Like the fact that it even came out of his mouth, like that boiled over to tell the man shut up and play. Or he really was talking about probably like black athletes in general, but he was directing at Kevin Durant. And like I tell people, man, to me, almost all of them think like that. It ain't just a left wing thing. All of them think like that. It's just that some of them, you know, when it comes to dealing with us, they might show pity, or they might feign pity, or they might use us proactively instead of just ignoring us. But they all have that same mentality. At the end of the day, you know, they only can tolerate us. I'm using air quotes saying that, but so much, you know. And at the end of the day, that's how they look at us, as commodity,
community, as property.
As property. Yeah, I was gonna say commodities, but yeah, property. They all look at us as property, and that's just how they think. They think that, you know, they might be enthralled by our athleticism. They might be, you know, mesmerized by our excellence in certain sports, and they might praise us upon that. But as people, individuals, they don't look at us as the same. No.
I mean, look what the media did with Colin Kaepernick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now they hijacked his issue, talk about he disrespecting the flag and he disrespecting the military. Meanwhile, they were saying more Republicans that was frothing off at the mouth about that disrespecting the military by temporary killing off the PAC Act.
Yeah.
So when you look, can't nobody say there ain't no racism in America. That there's every fabric, every element of this country has some kind of racist ties to it. And one of the main components of this racism being media. How many times we see black athletes get caught up in something and it could be just a simple allegation, and then the allegation turns out to be nothing, they still get raked through the coals behind it.
Yeah. No.
Meanwhile,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead, too, Raw, because I know you about to,
No.
I
I
know
was
you
just gonna
about to say.
say.
Go ahead.
I just gonna say. Yeah. Meanwhile, like you said, they they go on and on and on off the accusation. The coverage is not fair and balanced. It's usually slanted against the black person without any type of fair play or fair usage. Okay, and then if the person, like you say, is innocent, they don't issue an apology. Or if it is a retraction, it's on back in the day. If there is a retraction, it's on the back page of the newspaper as opposed to front page, or there's no apology, there's no retraction, and that person's reputation is completely destroyed. Versus a Robert Kraft, nobody cares, or people just somehow just excuse his behavior. It's just a double standard, man. It just is. People have had enough of it. People have had enough of that shit.
Right.
Look at the whole, look at that whole situation you talked about in your one video with the punter on Too Raw.
Well, we all talk
Like,
about the LB, me, Tell, yeah.
I know, but you said, but the one you did with Michael Irvin, talking about, and you had that on person in the comments talking about why it gotta be a black thing. I'm like, and you went off on that person for saying that.
Man, at the end of the day, man, they know what time it is, man.
Look, yeah,
What?
at the end of the day, when you're on the inside looking out, you don't see the people on the outside looking in.
Exactly. Like, okay, I say this point a lot of times. I'm a man. I know sexism exists, but I don't see it a lot of times because I'm not a woman. A woman's going to see sexism far more than I'm going to see it because I'm not a man. I'm not going to be exposed to it. But a woman,
I mean, for real, how many women you know? How many? Look, Too Raw. How many women you know that just walked up to you while you like buying groceries or some shit like that, and they just open up their straight jacket and see titties, hairy pussy, and legs and shit.
As much as I would like to see that from certain women, never. It's never happened.
Exactly.
So, but that's happened quite a few times to some women I know. Just what you said, unwanted sexual advances, just guys being idiots. How many times have we seen a guy, unfortunately, hit and even take a woman's life because she dared, express her disdain because he's squeezing on her butt, grabbing her, fondling her. So yeah, a lot of women get exposed to a lot of stuff that we don't see because it's not aimed at us. So that's why it infuriates me when you have people who aren't black tell you, "Oh, you're exaggerating." No, you just don't see it because it doesn't affect you.
How many times you seen a brother lose his life over a damn woman?
Yeah.
I mean, the only time motherfuckers want to feel something is when it hits home. At that point, it's too late because you got people out here so damn callous. Like racism don't exist, and you don't hear the dog whistles that come out their mouth. All right, Gideon, what you got on this, man?
Salute everyone. Salute to Raw, long time no see. Salute
I know.
LB. Salute Salute to Rider Sports. I look at both sides here, okay? If you're Mike Greenberg, I'm sorry. you gotta like keep your mouth shut a little bit though, and try not to get involved with the player. But at the same time, I could kind of understand where Mike Greenberg, I'm sorry, went on KD. KD does need to learn to stop being so sensitive and stop responding to everything. You don't need to respond to everything, KD. So for me, Mike Greenberg has to just be quiet and not get himself in trouble. And same thing with KD. KD needs to learn to stop being so sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But when it comes to, but well, see, this the thing, right? When it comes to this particular thing right here, man, look, we all sensitive about this, considering all the stuff that we had to go through, stuff we still go through to this day. You know,
right.
what's up, Alex Heron? I see y'all up in here. Make sure you hit the like button too, right? So this out of pocket motherfucker and Mike Greenberg, right? Like we always
Hmm.
say, just because they don't say it, don't mean they don't think it. What's up, Keith Cunningham?
Agreed.
Them dudes,
Agreed.
and if he's willing to say this shit, and what's up, Craig J? If he's willing to say this shit on camera, imagine what kind of shit he would say behind the scenes.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
If
And
he won't
it's
on camera,
go ahead,
say
LB.
behind the scenes, be very careful not to let it slip until the day.
You can imagine what they be saying on College Game Day when I watch that. Man, that you know,
And you know he didn't mean to say it.
You know how much this shit pissed me off, bro.
You know he didn't mean to say it because he knows the con. He like he said, I didn't mean it in the connotation that came out. He was panicking because he didn't he came out. It just came out. A moment
Hmm.
of truth came out of Mike Greenberg, and he tried to double back and double back and try to wash it away and scrub it away, but it's there. We heard it. So
Yep, you can't take that back.
no, you can't take it back. And Gideon, look, KD gets on my nerves with a lot of the stuff that he do,
Right.
and the social media antics and some of the whining and the fact that he's a Grinch. But
Hmm.
no, but at the end of the day, what Mike Greenberg said it was too far because
And disrespectful it was.
yeah, it was very disrespectful. To just tell that man shut up and just play and just
Hmm.
deal with the hand just shut up and stop complaining so much. And he was
Yeah.
telling all the players just shut up and stop complaining. Now that sounds like something you're going to hear on Fox News. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, be grateful that you got this opportunity. You know how many people would kill to be in your position? That's the kind of shit that would come out their mouth.
so I wouldn't care
Just
for
shut
it.
up and be grateful for what you have because it could be gone it could be gone in the flash of a lightning bolt. I mean, these so-called privileged people out here always think that they're above everything and they're above reproach. The fuck out of here.
It's just wrong by people. Certain people do the wrong things. Some people say the wrong opinions. Some people just don't know how to handle themselves.
Yeah, and you notice after he noticed that he got his butt in the crack, all of a sudden all this showering of praise and potential and all this other shit was coming out.
Hmm.
You noticed that too, Raw?
Mm-hmm. You're trying to clean it up.
Yeah, he tried to clean it up like we don't know what the fuck going on.
Make you count.
Yeah, trying to clean it up, man. He just reminds me of so many. Greenberg reminds me of so many of those typical, like, I don't want to make it political, man, but I'm just saying. He just reminds me of so many of those typical politicals that supposedly are friends, man, but they have some of the same white supremacist mindset as some of the other people, man. All of them got the same mindset, man. So it don't surprise me that Greenberg said that. It really doesn't. Because like I said, ever since that other situation, I've been suspicious of him.
Hmm.
Greenberg remind me of that cat on in that movie Django Kane.
Which one?
The character.
Talking about Schultz?
Yep.
Yeah. I was thinking more like Candy. Monsieur Candy.
Right.
That's what he kind of remind me of.
Back then, the media was more, how can I say, open-minded. Back then, the media was careful for what they said. Now, they just say whatever they want. Their opinions are wrong for most of the stuff. They don't back it up with logical facts. You get my point. They don't back it up with real facts, and they just want to be the center of attention today. Back then, you didn't have that.
They read off a teleprompter. I'm wondering if the person who wrote that on the teleprompter and got Mike Greenberg to say that.
Right.
No, I don't think that was on the teleprompter. I think that was really in his heart. I really think that was in the man's heart. He said, his own cat. Like I said before, that's no different than what.
Everybody still there?
Yeah.
I'm still here.
I'm about to go, guys. Too you still gonna hit me back on?
Yeah,
Can y'all guys hear me in the chat?
Yeah. I saw that. I'm gonna hit you up on that thing probably this week, man.
All right, now I gotta go cut out True the King because he's talking reckless. I'll see y'all later.
Sure, man.
All right, now. You there now, LB?
LB? Yoo-hoo! Anyone in there?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Bingo. Yeah.
Yeah, Lord Edgar, shut up and cook. Go make my apple pie, bitch. JR, what you got?
LV, fix your regular mic, man. I can't even hear what you're saying. And Gideon, what's going on, man? Stop running from the smoke.
I'm your ass. You keep on running your ass.
Hey, man, listen, man, fix your regular mic. Get that shit together. Man, you putting on a good little show here, so I'm trying to tune in. But fix your,
come here with that. Hey, don't come with that bullshit.
Hey, man, your shit too raggedy, man. Your shit raggedy. You'll fix your mic, nigga.
Maybe it's not. Maybe the area I'm in. Now, what's this KD situation?
Now y'all going too hard on Greenberg, cause I agree with him.
Whoa. Oh, I'm about to say. I know you ain't about to back no white supremacists up in here.
Now I back him on this, cause he telling the truth. You feel me? Like, you need to shut up and play though. KD been bullshitting the whole summer.
Whoa, time out. You actually agree with Mike Greenberg?
Yeah, shit. If I was him, I would have said a lot worse. I would have said this nigga a hoe. Real.
See now.
I would have tweeted that.
See now you coming here being off brand, off code. That's that off code shit.
I'm keeping it real. Y'all be looking at everything.
No. Let me ask you this, right? Since you won't be on that off-brand coon shit, how'd you feel when LeBron James was told by Laura Ingraham to shut up and dribble? How'd you feel about that?
That was different. LeBron was fighting for a cause.
No, it's not different. It's not different.
Man,
look, you can't let your bias of KD cloud your inner.
Nah.
Look, are you on code or not?
I don't know what that means, but shit, I'm down with Greenberg on this one, dog. KD been causing the fuss the whole summer.
See,
And
now y'all
he
here
been
being
pump
off
faking.
code, man.
Hold on.
I don't do off.
He
I don't do
been
off
pump
code
faking.
shit on this channel, bro. I don't
He
do that
pump
off
faking.
code shit on this channel. Look,
He ain't got nothing
don't
to do
let
with
your
white people.
bias against KD. Don't let your bias against KD cloud the inner judgment. Okay, it's not different than LeBron and Laura Ingraham. It's not. It's the same damn thing. You got two black men, right? You got these white supremacists out here running their mouth like that. You want to come in here and spout that shit?
Yeah. Like I said, man, KD been causing the fuss the whole summer, man.
Man,
Like he really
look,
stole he really
that's not
stole
the
everybody's
point.
summer, bro.
Look,
LeBron ain't
what
never pulled
KD
that out.
doing during that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is you had a white supremacist come on this man telling this man to shut up and play. Now who
Was
in the
Gideon
hell
still in
does
here?
this man think he is saying that shit?
Gideon, what you got on what Mike Greenberg actually said? Besides him being white.
I'm asking you. What makes you? Why would you think that's okay for him to say that, but not okay for Laura Ingraham to say that about LeBron?
Cause I just told you gotta listen, man. I said LeBron was fighting for a cause. This nigga KD just been bullshitting the whole summer, bro. Pump faking and shit, dog. I don't respect that, bro. You know what I'm
What?
saying? He ain't like LeBron went on no bullshit when LeBron was
What?
fighting for the people when Ingram said that.
Okay,
That's
so
fact.
so KD not fighting for the people? KD been
Nah,
getting
hell
slandered
nah.
throughout the media, and that's okay for Mike
Bro,
Greenberg, a white guy, to come out and say a black man? Man, get the fuck out of here. That's that bullshit. That's bullshit. Ain't no fucking off-brand, off-court behavior in this shit, man. Straight up. That's fucking coon shit. What y'all heard right there was fucking coon shit. And I will not have that motherfucking bullshit on my channel. You're not coming here and saying dumb shit. Let that be a lesson to anybody else that decides to come in here and run their fucking mouth reckless. That's cool shit. Go ahead, man.
I just, man, this is why I have no hope for us, bro. I have no hope for us, man. So, because KD demanded a trade from his team, that deserves Mike Greenberg to basically humiliate him as a person and saying, just shut up and play. Just shut up and play. And that's cool with a black person. I'm on Team Greenberg because he told, man, I'm done,
Man, I'm at the industry, man. I'm so fucking mad. And oh man, I gotta calm my nerves, bro. I gotta calm my fucking nerves, man. So on that note, I'm gonna end the stream, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's that bullshit. We can't have black folks out here be off code and all that shit. How the hell we supposed to fight these white supremacists out here when we got somebody that will carry the water, eat the cake, and sell the soap? All because they got a bias against a certain player.
Yeah, it's a limit, bro. There's always a limit to that shit. You know, I might prefer a player over this player, but I don't give a fuck about any of that when it's against the stench of white supremacy. I don't give a fuck how much I dislike a player. When it comes to a white supremacist, I'm gonna stand with that fucking player.
Right.
1000%. And we gotta stay on code because everybody else does.
I guarantee you, every other race out here, when it comes to us going against them, that's when they band together. Look, it's one thing when we fighting amongst each other and all that, right? No different than if you got a brother and sister in your house and y'all fight amongst each other. But y'all not gonna let no outsider come in and try to fight y'all.
No.
And Mike Greenberg's a fucking outsider.
And he
He's
knew what he
outsider
meant.
running his goddamn mouth.
And he knew what
My
he
bad,
meant.
you know.
No. And he knew what he meant when he said it. He know the connotation behind that. It is the slave master telling the slave, shut the fuck up and do your work. That's basically what that means. That's why he panicked when he said it. Because it came out.
Right.
It's for
That's
any black person
bullshit.
saying, man, I'm rolling with Mike Greenberg, man.
That's the off-brand, off-cool shit I don't like. See, other people might be, you know, they might take you lightly or whatever like that. They might give you a slap on the wrist, but I'm not. I'm not giving no motherfucking white supremacist no slap on the wrist. You gonna get a foot in your ass. Come here with that off-brand, off-code shit. Come here with that bullshit if you want to. I don't play that, bro. Straight up. This is all about black empowerment. Ain't white supremacists try to threaten that? Well, guess what? You're gonna have a problem with me. A serious problem. And anybody that's black that on that coon shit, you're gonna have a problem with me too.
Absolutely.
So on that note, man, I'm out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're not subscribed to this channel, smash the like, hit the subscribe, go sub to my man 2 Raw for TV. You know what I'm saying? If you're not subscribed to this channel, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Shouts out to the LDBC. This your man. Scream at me. Hey!
Peace.